Welcome to Microwave Delights. Hello, Air Pink. What do you have there? Looks delicious. How long do we cook that? Isn't that neat? You'll be full in no time. Time to prepare that wonderful food. Make sure you follow the instructions. Just the press of a button and we're cooking. While you're waiting, you can occupy your time with an important activity. Look, it's TV magic. Time to enjoy that delightful meal.
And here we are with our fine cuisine. We have no idea how to pronounce these. We're sorry, please correct us in the comments. Aloo Mutter and Baingan Bharta.
Baingan Bharta or something
Baingan
like
Bharta.
that.
And one has potatoes and the other one has eggplant. I have to say, when I pulled this darker one out of the box,
Bharta?
Yeah, it looked like poop. I was a little afraid, but as soon as it started cooking, it smelled magnificent.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to this. Of course, we have to eat these up. Let me in. With our naan. There you go.
Some flapping on.
And what are we drinking for wine tonight?
We are drinking Red Diamond Chardonnay.
Excellent.
Never realized that. It's actually from Washington State. As many bottles of this as I'm drinking.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the actual the rules are for drinking wine with like Indian food.
I'm sure it's probably not a good thing, but you know what? Hey.
Especially white wine, like, whatever. We're CultMoo. We do what we want.
I'm pretty sure there's probably somebody going, "No, sacrilege! How dare you!"
Alright, let's start off with the Aloo.
So we taste it with the spoon first, and then...
No, I'm saying we
naan?
just do it, you know, traditional style. Get some of your naan, dip it in there, and eat it up. We're gonna eat the eggplant one first. I don't like eggplant, but, cheers.
Yeah.
Taste spices. I taste the peas. Other kinds of vegetables in there. It's kind of a lot more bland than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it smelled like it's got a lot more seasoning. Like the bread, to me, actually overpowered the Bharta. I'm just happy I can't really taste the eggplant.
It's actually, it's good. Like, I wouldn't say it tastes bad. I like the vegetables and stuff in there. I'm going to get a taste just by itself. Those peas are, I don't know, the peas are pretty strong. The spices aren't very strong, though.
I don't know, I had a pretty good kick there.
To me, it has just it's just a very light hint. Maybe there's like little pieces of spice in there that...
I didn't say that. It was pretty spicy, that little bite that I got there.
Let me look for the spicy. Like, oh, look at this. Like a huge chunk of pepper or something.
Yeah, see, that second bite wasn't too spicy, but... So I think it just kind of depends on what chunks you get. The peas were actually really good considering they are a TV dinner pea.
Yeah, it's hard to describe exactly. It's kind of... It feels like it's really oily. Like
Yeah, there's actually like a little sheen of oil around the outside of it.
I don't know what kind of oil you would use. I guess vegetable oil, because it's supposed to be vegetarian. But it... I don't know, it gives it that, you know, fatty, sort of high-calorie taste that you want. It's definitely good for, like, snacking on. Like, I could definitely see that, like, as a dip.
Yeah. I wonder what it would be like, just, like, dipping tortilla chips or something, you know? Just take it to a party and just be like, see what people think type thing. Just not tell them what it is.
I would have to give that probably a 7.
But yeah, definitely. I agree. 7.
I mean, it's not like middle of the road. It's higher than that, so I think that's...
I'm sure there's much better, but...
I'm sure, but I mean, in the world of frozen delights, I'd say that's a solid 7. Moving on to the wine. Clear the palate a little bit.
Nice rosy bouquet.
Yeah, I am a fan of Red Diamond, and what's the usual brand we get? Is it the...
Generally, I buy like a Red Diamond Cabernet.
Yeah, the Cap.
That one's pretty good. I've gotten very drunk off that many a time.
Yeah, it's not too sweet, but it's not too dry, I guess.
Yeah, it's got a nice acidity to it that, I don't know, it just works compared to like some of the other... Because it's not an expensive wine by any means.
Mm-hmm.
And so compared to the other cheap ones, like, I've always favored that one over it, so...
Cheers. It's not bad. I've had much worse white wines. What it kind of reminds me of is a really light flavored Gewürztraminer. Gewürztraminer are like really sweet though.
Yeah, it does kind of have that. It's leaning that direction.
It's more acidic. Kind of gets you with like a pop of that acidity, like right in the front end of it, but it just really just dies off into nothing after you swallow. But it's definitely not overbearing sweet. Like
no,
if you want to on the drier end, but not like super dry, that's a good pick.
Right. I'm gonna give it a 6.
I'm gonna give it a 6.5. I've had better, but it's serviceable.
Yeah.
Moving on to the final product.
To the Aloo.
Aloo!
See how this
The one with potatoes.
Sitting in my Aloo for a while here.
Yeah. Alright. Let's get a nice potato on there.
Yeah, that's what I got. I got the tater going there. Taters and peas.
Juice.
That one's got that kind of...
It's got a curry smell to it.
Yeah, it reminds me of that one thing that we ate out of the can.
Mm-hmm.
It's got that kind of weird aroma to it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see, huh?
Yep. Cheers. It definitely reminds me of that one we had in the can.
Yeah.
It has that spice that's in
that allspicy
in a lot of the curries. It's a lot subdued this way, and the yeah,
I don't know if like the bread cuts it a little bit.
The bread cuts it. I think the peas actually cut it. Like having those so many peas. There's a lot of peas in here, and even the potato soaks it up. I wish this was spicier, honestly. Like, I think this would be really good if it was really spicy.
Yeah.
Just kind of how it's mellow right now. It's just kind of meh.
Even without the bread. The bread does cut some of the spices, but it's still not an overbearing.
Yeah.
Not too terribly bad.
With the bread is the way to go, I think.
Yeah.
But it isn't bad. Like, this is still definitely... It's edible. It's a nice change of pace from your usual microwavable dinners. Like, if you're... Especially since these are all vegetarian.
Mm-hmm.
So, for your vegetarians out there, safe to eat. And they also taste good.
Yeah.
Which is hard to come by. Going vegetarian.
Yeah, that's true.
It's got enough spices, just enough. Like, it could use more. It does recommend you slice up onion and have some lemon with it.
I bet the lemon would really be good.
I think so. I think the lemon, the acidity of the lemon would really kick both of these off a lot.
Yeah. And I'm sure it would probably bring out a lot of the spices, too. A lot more than what you can just taste.
Mm-hmm. Rating, not quite a 7, not quite as good. But it's not terrible, so I'll give it a 6.5.
No, I'll go with a 6. I have a feeling that there's better ones out of the ones that we got.
Yeah, there probably is. This has been Microwave Delights. Thank you all for joining us today.
Can't talk eating.
Cheers.